All right, let's talk about something called the financial mandate. The core idea is simple. Every single dollar you have, it needs to be working for you. And look, it sounds simple, but getting this one concept can literally change everything about your financial future.
So let me just kick this off with a question that probably hits close to home for a lot of us. Are you just tired of trading your time for money?
Yeah, that whole cycle, it actually has a name. It's called the time for money trap. It's pretty much the default setting for most people's finances? It's like we're all put on this treadmill, but nobody ever hands us the instructions on how to get off. And the math behind it is so simple, it's actually frustrating, right? You work 1 hour, you get paid for 1 hour. Your income is literally capped by the number of hours in a day. If you want to earn more, you got to work more. But what if it didn't have to be that way? What if your wealth wasn't directly tied to the hours you punch on a clock?
Okay, this is where the big mind shift happens. On one side, you've got the standard model. You work for money. We all know that one. But the goal, the real game changer, is over on the other side. Your money works for you. And believe me, that is not just some clever saying. It's the absolute core principle for unlocking your time and building genuine, lasting wealth.
So, the big question is, how do we actually make that shift? Well, it all starts with completely changing how we think about our money. We've got to stop seeing it as just something to spend and start seeing it as a workforce we need to employ. It's time to give our money a brand new job. That's exactly it. Think about it this way. Every single dollar that's just sitting around in a low-interest savings account, that's like an employee just lounging on the couch, doing nothing. Your job is to become the manager. You need to hire those dollars, put them to work, and send them out into the world to earn more money for you, 24/7, even while you sleep. And look, putting your money to work, this isn't just some nice little strategy for getting ahead. It's actually a super important defense against a very real financial danger, one that most people seriously underestimate. Now, this job we keep talking about for your money, it has a formal name you've definitely heard before: investing. All it really means is you're trading money you have today for more money tomorrow. You do that by buying assets, things like stocks, real estate, with the expectation that they'll be worth more down the road.
Of course, when a lot of people hear the word investing, their brain immediately jumps to risk, right? They picture stock markets crashing, losing all their money. And yeah, markets do go up and down. That's a given. But here's the thing. That short-term roller coaster is not the biggest financial danger you're facing, not by a long shot.
And this is the real danger. It's called inflation. It's like a silent thief that's constantly eating away at the value of your money. I mean, just look at this chart. The buying power of your money today is going to be way, way lower in 10 years. Let's just say inflation is an average of 3%. Every $100 you have tucked away safely in cash today, in a decade, it'll only buy you what about $74 buys you now. So keeping your money idle isn't safe at all. It's actually a guaranteed loss. Okay, so we get the problem, right? We know we have to invest. It's not optional. But what's the game plan? How do we do it right? Let's break down 3 really simple but incredibly powerful rules for winning at this. You see, success here isn't about trying to time the market or getting lucky picking some hot stock. Nope. It's about sticking to a simple strategy. Rule number 1, be early. Time is your single greatest asset, all thanks to the magic of compounding. That's when your earnings start making their own money. Rule 2, be diversified. You've heard it a million times. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spreading your cash across different kinds of assets is your best shield against risk. And finally, maybe the most important one, be patient. Real wealth is not built overnight. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Sticking with your plan through all the ups and downs, that's what actually wins in the long run. And really, that's the whole breakdown. The ideas themselves are pretty simple, but the shift in your mindset is massive. It's about going from being just a worker to also being an owner. So I'll just leave you with this one thought to chew on. Is your money still just sitting on the couch? Or is it ready for its first day at work?